Thank you. And we have example after example now, don't we, of our wonderful men and women in law enforcement. Example after example. The pipe bomb case, the synagogue case, this recent case in California. I mean, I want you to think about this. In Pittsburgh, those cops went right through that door. They knew that guy was shooting at him. 4 got injured, 1 quite seriously. And in California, those cops went right through that front door. A deputy sheriff, a sergeant, and a state trooper, and 1 was murdered. And you know, it's easy to support the police under circumstances like this. The liberal media, they'll celebrate police under circumstances like this. But they'll turn around on a dime when it's politically expedient, when they can use the race card yet again to trash the cops. And that's the difference. I do not see systemic racism in law enforcement. I do not see systemic injustice in our criminal justice system, which is why I'm not for so-called criminal justice reform. I'm not against prison reform. That is, what goes on in some of our prisons is unspeakable, and I think it needs to be addressed, and I think we need to strengthen the guards there, and I'll do other things. Fine. But letting people out of prison who've been convicted, who've pled to crimes, that's not reform, ladies and gentlemen. That's a prison break. And cops put their lives on the line every day to put those people in prison. And then we talk about, criminal justice reform. Now, the left has always pushed this. The ACLU has pushed this. Certain organizations have pushed this. Now some conservatives and libertarians think, yes, let's push this too. Let's show we're against big government. Excuse me. That has nothing to do with being against big government. Getting crooks off the street, getting criminals off the street, it's not about big government. That's exactly what government's for. Law and order, a civil society with an emphasis on civil. So we embrace law enforcement. There's an individual here and there who shouldn't be embraced. We don't embrace them. That's in every profession. But there's no systemic racism among law enforcement, and I'm sick and tired of the way they're trashed outside of these kinds of events, quite frankly.